This is a moment every salesperson knows too well. A customer walks into your store with a smile. They buy your product. Everything seems perfect, smooth, successful. And then 2 days later, the door opens again. But this time it's not a smile, it's frustration, it's anger. And it starts with one simple sentence: I have a problem with this product. Or this is cheaper somewhere else. You're overcharge me. Or worse, this is not what I accepted. Or this is broken. And in that exact moment, my seller make a critical mistake. They defend, they argue, they shut it down. No returns. That's not our policy. You must have used it wrong, or they try to push the customer away as fast as possible. But there what most people never realized. This is not the end of the sale. This is the beginning of something much bigger because handled correctly. A complaining customer can become a loyal customer, a repeat buyer, and sometimes even your biggest promoter. The core true master seller mix. Let me make this very simple. A customer who comes back complaining is not coming for a fight. They are coming for one thing: to be understood. But most sellers misunderstand this completely. They think the customer come to take money back, when in reality most customers just want to feel heard, respected, and taken seriously. That small difference changes everything in sales. Um, Mistake number one: immediate defense. This is the most common reaction. No, that's not true. This product is fine. You use it wrong. The factory doesn't make defects. And the moment you do that, something changes instantly. The customer stop listening and start defending themselves. From that point on, it's no longer a conversation. It's become a conflict. Number two mistake: attacking the customer. Some seller go when future you broke it yourself. We are not responsible for that. This is how I always work. And even if the seller is technically right, the approach destroy the relationship completely. Because in sales, being right does not matter more than being trusted. The golden rule of handling complaints: before you say anything, before you defend, before you decide what is true, there is only one thing you must do: listen without interrupting. Let the customer finish completely. Let them realize their frustration. Because all of the time, that alone reduce the tension. Most customer doesn't that don't need a solution immediately. They need to be heard first. Pro techniques: the power pause. After the customer finishes speaking, do not respond immediately. Pause. Just a short silence. That pause does three powerful things: it lowers emotional tension, it makes you look more professional, it makes the customer feel respect. It's psychology. Silence is not empty. Silence is control. The perfect response straighter. After listening, never begin with no. Instead, use phrases like, I understand what you're saying. I see where you feel the way. Let's take a closer look together. This verses immediately change the emotional direction of the conversation from conflict to cooperation. Now we enter the real system. Almost every customer complaint fall into four categories, and each one require a different approach. Case one, the product is actually defective. If the product is truly broken, this is not about winning or losing. This is about your credibility. A professional seller does three things: check this issue, accept the responsibility if needed, provide a fast solution. Because customer might forget the product, but they never forget how you treat the team. Example: customer. Customer say this charger doesn't work. Amateur seller: no, that's not true. Professional seller: okay, bring it in. Is there's a real issue? We'll replace it immediately. Case 2: customer selection mistake. Something the customer made the wrong choice, wrong color, wrong model, wrong ex- expectation. This is not rejection, and it's not the full acceptance either. It's guidance. You gently redirect them. Let's see what option fits you better. Then slowly guide them toward a better match. Case 3: price complaints. Customer says, I it cheaper elsewhere. Must seller destroy the deal here by saying, then go by it there. That single sentence secures trust instantly. Instead, you ask question: what model did you see? What was included in that price? Because often it's not actually the same product. Different warranty, different quality, different package. Case 4: angry customer, no real reason. This is the most dangerous step because the issue is not the product, it's emotional. If you become emotional to your lose immediately. The only winning strategy here is calm, silence, empathy, and gentle direction. Key takeaway for this part. Uh, the shift in mindset is this: a customer complaint is not your enemy, it's information. It tells you what's wrong, it's your system, what the market expects, and how the customer actually experience your product. So here there are questions. Every seller eventually fails customer complaint the end of a sub or the beginning of a new one. My sellers instinctively believes it's at the end. They think, how do I stop this problem? How do I avoid a refund? How do I get rid of this situation quickly? But top performing sellers thinking completely differently. They ask one powerful question instead: how can I turn this complaint into a stronger customer relationship? That single shift changes everything. Mindset shift from fear to opportunity. Let's break it down simply. When customer comes back with a complaint, there are two types of sellers. Average sellers, they panic, they get defensive, they try to escape the situation and fast and possible. Professional seller, they stay calm, they get curious, they try to understand what's really happening. Why? Because they understand something powerful. This field customer is not a problem. It's a live market data source. that customer is literally telling you what's wrong with your product, how your pricing compares what the market actually wants. Must business pay for this kind of information? Here it come for free. Pro technique use uh, turning the conversation. When a customer complains, the worst things you can do is respond immediately with defense. Instead, redirect the conversation into questions. For example, customers say this product is broken. Amateur response say no, it's not. Professional response say what exactly is this issue you noticed? Or when did this problem start? What is working before? Why is this powerful? The moment you ask a question, the customer stop attacking and start thinking. Emotion goes down, logic goes up, and that words control come back. Professional empathy, not fake agreements. This is where many sellers fail. They go to extreme in both direction, either to cold and robotic, or to emotional and over apologetic. But professionals stay balanced. They don't say you are right, even if it's not true. They don't say you are wrong, which creates a conflict. Instead, they say, I completely understand. When this situation feels mm, frustrating, or I can see why this would be upsetting. This does an critical thing. It validates emotion without surrendering control. Cells reset technique. Re- reappearing the cell. Reaping the cell is important. Here's where professionals separate from amateurs. The average seller see a return as this cell is aware, but the professional sees it as this is the beginning of a new cell. Real example. Customers say these shoes are uncomfortable. Amateur sellers take the return, refunds, money, and story. Professional sellers check the issue first to say, let's find a more comfortable option for you. And important happens. A new conversation start, new option are shown, better products are suggested. Sometimes even higher value items are introduced. And yes, sometimes the sale becomes bigger than the original one. Sell mindset, money thinking. Here, here's critical true. Sellers are divided into two types. Type 1, they see every return as a loss. They try to end it quickly. Type 2, they see every return as an investment in trust. They think this customer is more valuable than this single product. One satisfied customer, one purchase, and loyal customer tend to 100 purchase. So ask yourself, is one product more valuable or the long-term customer relationship? Advanced technique you selling again during or task. Top sellers follow a simple system. Step one, the situation, no arguments, no defense. Step two, discover the real need. What exactly didn't work for you? Step three, offer alternatives. Not just one option, multiple options. Step 4, suggest upgrades, better models, accessories, premium values. Remember this, customer might forget the product, but they will never forget how you made them feel. If you handle a complaint with calmness, respect, and professionalism, that same customer might become the person who builds your business future. Thanks.